If you're expecting a very extensive review, I'm sorry. Inception. I've always said that I'm not like a gigantic fan of Christopher Nolan. I mean, I don't think I've seen enough of his films to really say that. I mean, I've seen Interstellar when I was like 7. I don't remember too much, so I'm not gonna watch it on this list, but still. I technically watched it. I probably need to revisit it eventually, but still. This one, though, I've never seen. And again, my point still stands. The thing with Christopher Nolan's films is just, he goes for the big spectacle, he goes for these high concept things, or this crazy thing that he's trying to do. And, of course, it's not bad. What he's doing isn't terrible at all. I thought this movie was really cool with the whole dream thing. They're dream bandits, which is really interesting. And they're going in to steal ideas, which, of course, is crazy. And in this case, the big thing about this is that they're going into plant ideas, which is, again, it's playing off of a pre-established thing that the movie brings up, and then it just compounds upon it, and then you end up with a pretty good film. But overall, I feel like it loses itself in terms of the actual, like, major thematic elements and stuff, like what is truth, what is reality, and how small ideas can sprout into big ones, like how the whole, like, concept of Inception, like planting an idea into someone's brain that becomes something bigger. And it kind of fumbled a little bit. I hate in movies when they have a moment during the big action or big climax where two characters sit down, they just talk for a little bit, and it's like right when the big things are happening, everything's slowed down, and they're just having this conversation. I think that's always cliche. In this film, it does it pretty badly. And I really did like that scene where he's talking to his, like, dead wife about the whole, like, oh, what's the truth and stuff like that. Like, the spinning top, like, oh, this is not real, you gotta stay with me, that type of stuff. I didn't find that too great. And, I mean, there's a million things to be said about this film. Everything it did right. I love the action sequence. I love the whole spinning hallway. Everyone knows how that was a real set they built, and how, like, dynamic they were able to get that. But I feel like talking about that is just, like, redundant. People have said it to death. The thing's bad. People will say, like, oh, I don't like Christopher Nolan, but no one really goes into why. And that's my main reason, is that he has these big spectacles, all these crazy, like, concepts, and that he does to, like, really well degree with great effects, great acting, everything like that. When it comes to the actual theme that he's trying to tell, and he's using the concept to display, he ends up kind of fumbling it in the end, and that's what I feel like this one did. That's not to say this is a bad movie by all means, but I just feel like when it comes down to actually trying to convey some sort of thematic message, it's not that great. But again, you don't have to be watching the movie for that. This movie accomplishes what it set out to. It creates this trippy, surreal, crazy dream within a dream nonsense film, and I think it's really fun for that. So for accomplishing what it set out to do, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I mean, I thought it was very good. I liked it. I thought it was very fun. I would recommend it to people. I would never say I hate Inception. I would just say I thought it was good for what it's accomplishing, but it does this. So yeah, that's Inception. My favorite scene, obviously, the hallway fight scene. If you, I mean, that's the best. When the hallway's rotating, they build an actual set for it, and it's like they're actually spinning the set, and the actors are running around in it. That's a great scene. I love that. So yeah, there's not much more to be said about Inception. I could go on an hour-long rant about it to the like micro level of exactly what I didn't like about it and what exactly I loved about it, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't have time to do that. This one's kind of just a quick one. I wanted to watch Inception because I haven't. So yeah, that's Inception. Goodbye.